Hey, fit friend. It's your girl Shannon Cooper. I know you're like, what's happening here? So our equipment today. Definitely need a light, maybe medium weight. If you do have any toys, specifically balls, smaller ones that have some give, that would be great. If not, no big deal. You can do this workout without any balls. Balloons do the trick as well. But if you don't have it, no biggie. Let's get this thing started. Our core workout in 3, 2, 1. Let's start on the floor, warming up, waking up the abs here. So laying down, nice and long, opposite hand to opposite foot. Bring it up and across. Just waking up the body here. Going at your own pace, doesn't have to be too quick. Nice and slow. Really think about what the abs are doing as you lift the leg and the arm. Again, it's opposite hand, opposite foot, big reach. So let's start to pull the shoulder blade off the mat if it's available to us, or you can keep doing the exact same thing. So lifting that shoulder blade up and across. Lift, up, and across. So those abs have to work a little bit harder when we're lifting up that arm. Couple more. Last one right here. Very good. Pelvic tilts. So those feet flat on your mat. Tuck your hip bone to your rib cage here. Squeeze, release. So it is a small movement. So you're not lifting your hips off of your mat. It's hip bone, rib cage, squeeze. So if you put your pointer fingers on your hip bone, thumb on your rib cage, you should feel movement there when you lift and squeeze. Again, booty stays on the mat. Keep that booty on the mat. Drive belly button in towards the spine. If you're like, girl, I don't know what we're doing here. What's happening? Hit me up. Y'all know y'all can reach out to me, and I will talk you through it. Laughing, coughing muscles, squeeze, release. We feel that? 2 more. And 1. Perfection. If you do have a ball, option to put it behind the small of your back. If you don't, traditional crunches on your mat. So you're laying flat doing the exact same thing I'm going to talk you through with the ball. So put that ball there on the back. You should already feel your abs working because it's like, hey, this feels a little bit different than your traditional crunch. Feet nice and flat on your mat. Hands behind the head or across the chest if we need a modification here. Curling up and down. Keep your neck neutral with your spine. Lift, lower. Lift, and lower. It does make it a little bit more challenging if we have the hands behind the head. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you come down. Couple more. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're going to do one more set like that. If you'd like to keep your ball there, perfectly fine. I'm going to do one set without the ball. Just in case you are doing it without the ball, I want to do it with you. Just like this, hands behind the head. Crunch and lower. Option here to have the hands across the chest too. Lift, lower. So those pelvic tilts definitely warmed us up. So you want to think hip bone, rib cage, squeeze, lower down. Lots of options for those hands. Behind the head. If they are behind the head, it's a nice light touch. You're not grabbing and squeezing onto that hair. The hair does not like it. It told me. Squeeze and lift. Chin going up straight to the ceiling. We don't want to tuck the chin into the boobies. No, thank you. Lift, lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Ball, if you have it, can go right between the knees. If not, you have done a bridge before with no ball. It works the same. Lift, squeeze that ball, lower down. Lift, squeeze, lower down. Lift, squeeze, lower down. Keep going. So you can still do that squeeze with no ball. You lift, drive those knees in, and lower down. Imaginary ball. Lift, squeeze. Very good. Lift, squeeze. One more. Lift and squeeze. Holding it up. Perfect. For 3, 2, and 1. Take it down nice and slow. You can either use your light weight for this or use your ball. If you are not using your ball can go to the side. Extend those legs up. You're dropping your ball and your feet down. Lift back to the center. If you need a modification, you can bend in the knees. Down and up. Trying to keep that back nice and flat on your mat. Down and up. If you need another option here, you can put the hands down to the sides instead of moving the hands with it. So you have lots of options. Couple more here. 4, 3, take your time. 2, 1. Very good. Stretch it out nice and long. We're going to do that again. So ball can come between the legs for our bridge lift and squeeze. Placing that ball. Lift, squeeze, lower down. So a big squeeze here. If you do have a ball, if you don't have a ball. Big squeeze. Perfect. Keep it going. Lift, squeeze. 2 more. And we hold the last one up. Lift, squeeze. Hold it up. Now drive those knees in towards one another. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 4, 3, 2. Lower it down. Ball comes up. Or you can use your weight again with that down and up. 3, 2, and 1. Down. Up. If you want to get a little fancy with it, you can pass the ball underneath the legs. Remember your options. You can bend in the knees. If you like to modify, you can also take the arms out. Lots of options. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Stretch it out nice and long. So with all of those, if you felt a little arching in the back off of your mat, you definitely want to lock it in. Press that back deep into your mat. Maybe try one of the different options, bending in the knees or having the hands down to the sides. Build that core strength. Revisit this video. Try the other options. Sound good? Let's move on. This is where we finish here. We'll do 2 sets on each side. Option for weight, option for no weight. Arm, that is up top, extend straight up. You can have your weight or no weight. Reaching up for the leg. That is up on this side. And down. Up and down. So we'll definitely feel the obliques fire up. Option for weight, option for no weight. I'm taking no weight with round 1 in 3, 2, and 1. It's like a little birdie. I just want it to take off and fly with that one. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Smile on your face with this one. This has like a dainty feel. It feels real ballerina-esque. No? You didn't get that vibe? Couple more. Last one right here. Last one. Ooh, so let's talk about it. Where are we working? Oblique here on this side. You could probably feel it say hello. Another option I'll just show you. You can stack those legs, keep them stacked, and to go into an oblique crunch as we head into our second set. So if that did not feel good, it's like, yo, that was not for me today. Try it out. This time I am going to take the weight with me. You can join me if you like in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Keep that breathing going. Embrace that challenge. I used to use these awful cheesy quotes back in the day. Like, summer bodies are made in the winter. All that stuff. It's like, no. My body is, summer is going to get whatever body I give it. How about that? Last one. Ooh, alrighty. Little break dance here. And you'll learn working out with me. It's like, yo, I am an advocate for living your best life. If you like the food, eat it, everything in moderation. I'll never tell you to cut things you love out of your food or your routine. What you do what's best for you. what makes you happy. So that's why I give you lots of options with our time together. So remember, you have this option on this side as well to do that oblique crunch. Weight or no weight. Arm extended. I'm doing first round with no weight. Lift and down. I don't know about you, but the other side felt way more graceful. That's my dominant side on my right side. So this is my left side. Might be on the other side of your screen. But that's okay. It's like it feels a little uncoordinated on this side, and that's okay. My body's still moving, and so is yours. Gratitude for that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Little rest before we move on to the next one. It's like somebody calling decline. We are doing our workout, honey. Okay. Weights coming with me for this round. You do you, boo. Whatever option works best. Let's go. Lift. Lift. And the movement doesn't have to be big. It depends on your range of motion here. It could be here. Here. It's still that lift. Still working. Same muscles. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my. That was fun. You ready to cool it down? Me too. Switching it up. A little bit of movement here in the hips. So if it's more comfortable to lift the hips up off of, or the glutes off of the feet, to move those hips side to side. It does give us a little stretch here. And it just looks super cool and is super fun. Very good. All right. Coming to all fours, hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. I want you to lengthen that leg nice and long, lengthen the arm nice and long, and just visualize a rope around the leg, a rope around the hand, the arm, and pulling opposite direction. So we lengthen nice and long here. Let's do the other side. Lengthen, reach. Other side. And you can do this standing, that lengthening, that pulling, if it's uncomfortable to be on one knee. Switching sides. Lengthen. There we go. Let's come down to the mat, onto the belly, and lengthen this way. Ropes pulling the arms, pulling the legs. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Put the hands right in front of the shoulders here. Pushing up. Feel that stretch in the front of the thighs. Definitely feel it in the abdomen. Pushing into those wrists. Come back to all fours. Round the back in, chin to chest. Belly down, chin lifts, round it in. Belly down. Oh, one more. Whew, that felt good. Nice neutral spine here. Tuck the toes under. Push those hips back. Walking the dog here. Very good. Come back to all fours. Separate the knees here. Sit the hips back. Stretching those arms out nice and long. Take a moment here to give that body thanks for moving. No matter how fast it was moving. Doesn't matter if you don't like how it was moving. It was moving. So thank you, body, for doing this thing with us. That beautiful body of yours, it is a machine, honey. So you need to fuel it with the right things. And sometimes the right things includes a little chocolate and a little wine, okay? You know what I'm saying? Let's take in everything positive we deserve with these cleansing breaths. And exhale any BS. Leave it right here on the mat today. Big inhale. Exhale any negativity, self-doubt, any of it. Get rid of it. Let's do one more. Big inhale. And exhale. Wasn't it fun to play with some toys today? Some balls. I'll keep it PG. Until next time, my friends, be fit, be well, be awesome.